And there we go. Welcome in, party peeps. Happy Friday. Happy second Friday of the month. It is time for that monthly devlog stream where my name is Chris. I'm the community manager slash technical director here at Gaggle Studios. And today I'm joined by Dom.
Hello, I'm junior game designer, quality assurance, and I do some community work as well.
Awesome. And we just get together once a month and we talk about what's going on with Goose Goose Duck, what we've been up to, what you guys can look forward to in the near future, and just catch up a little bit. Then at the end of the stream, we'll be doing a Q&A session as followed by giveaways as well. So if you want to enter the giveaway, be sure to do !enter. You do have to be present during the giveaway to be able to claim your prize. Sometimes we give away cosmetics, sometimes we give away gold. Never know what we're going to give away. And if you have a question, exclamation point Q followed by the question, and we'll do our best to answer it near the end. We also have Twitch drops. This month is to celebrate, like, you're reaching the tail end of spring. We have this nice little spring tea that you can collect just by watching the devlog live. So, what month is it? April was a busy month. That's right. What month
it was, yeah.
April was a busy month, so let's do a little bit of a recap. So the big thing that we released in April was, of course, the Bloodhaven map, which introduced a whole slew of stuff, a lot of new mechanics, a lot of new roles. And the reason why it's in beta phase is because we did introduce a lot to do with this map. So we introduced things such as the new map. We introduced the day-night cycle where the map transforms as time goes by. Appearances change a little bit. Oh. You want to talk about the rules a little bit?
Yep. So we added four new roles: the Inquisitor, who can detect corruption; the High Priest, which can take shots without risk. They don't die if they miss their shot, but they have to collect a certain number of corruption. We have the Demon Hunter, who only when they are corrupted they get a single shot, and then they have to clear their corruption to get another shot. They cannot see who they are shooting. They're like corrupted, and so we have that. And then the Initiate duck, which can do a ritual to consume bodies and create corruption.
I know I threw you off a little bit just showing off the 4 roles. It's because we have a special crow.
Yeah, the crow. Yeah, the crow is our wonderful neutral on this map. Everybody loves the crow. The crow's goal is very much like the pigeon. It's to infect everyone on the map, except this one is to corrupt everyone on the map. Then it goes into the crow hunt, which is a modified version of like Goose Hunt, where the crow is invincible, goes on a rampage. It can use an ability to track everyone that's corrupted on the map and chase everyone down. And its goal is to kill everyone in a certain amount of time. If they don't, they unfortunately die.
And then just last week, we brought in the 6th role, which was the Saint Goose. Immune from a corruption. So during the day, they don't see the day as night. They are unaffected by the effects of corruption itself.
Yep.
So that was a major update. That was like a lot of new tasks. The team worked very hard. Lots of cool animations. The map layout was great. And I think overall, I think it's been fairly well received.
Yeah. Yep, sure has.
Which brings us to
anything? I was moving on too.
Which brings us to the meat and potatoes, which everyone wants to know about, is what is coming up next with Goose Goose Duck. We haven't really talked about what's coming after Bloodhaven. We've been so focused and dedicated on that. So, what do we got in store for Bloodhaven?
I mean, we still have a couple more roles coming. We have 3 more roles. We have the Preacher, the Seamstress, and the Sin Eater. So the Preacher will be the first of the new roles coming. This will be the next role being released. You can target non-ducks to give them an extra vote. So you have to kind of be sure who you're gonna give this vote to, because you can't give it to another duck partner. You got to give it to somebody that's not on your team and try to convince them to vote with you. So, Very, very dangerous if you accidentally give it to the dodo. The preacher also can see the color of who they voted, like who everybody has voted for. They don't see the color of skip votes, but they see the color of targeted votes. So the very, very fun role. And the preacher is not only available on Bloodhaven, this will be on all maps. Then we have the Seamstress, who you can compare corruption levels once per round. So you know that ducks will always show as corrupted, and then you can target another player and you'll see that they'll either have a cross if they are different levels of corruption or an equal. It's all in the stitching of the button. That's what you got to focus on. The X will be they are not the same corruption level. The equals is they are the same corruption level. And then the Sin Eater Duck. Collecting corruption, you will gain the ability to kill everyone in an area at the cost of your own life. However, if you kill enough players, you will survive. This is going to be a very fun role and will discourage grouping.
Yes. So 3 new roles. Yeah. When are they coming out? We're going to be staggering them just a little bit. So last week we had the Saint Goose. So as Dom said, next we'll have the Preacher, which will come in a little bit. And then we'll just kind of stagger the other 2 along. And then with Corruption, we decided to make Corruption into its own game mode. So we know when we release Bloodhaven, you guys have to play with Corruption enabled. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to actually take out Corruption from the classic mode, make it its own unique thing. That way, later on, if we decide to add Corruption to other maps, we can add a different little variants to it. We also want to make sure that the players that enjoy just classic mode are still able to enjoy classic without the added difficulty of Corruption.
Yep. Yeah, I think this is the good option. Everybody gets to play exactly how they want to play, and this is the best way we can do this for you guys.
Yeah. So that'll be coming up in the near future. What else we got? We got some news about the Pelican. So Pelican is probably one of people's favorite roles, because it's always fun to yell inside into the void that is the Pelican's stomach. So it's on, which maps is it currently on? It's currently on Mother Goose, the Basement,
and Bloodhaven.
So why don't we bring it over to the Jungle Temple?
I like that.
And how about Mallard Manor?
2 very, very good choices. And it's going to be interesting. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but these maps have environmental sabotages that what happens? What happens when the Pelican dies to the chandelier? What happens when the Pelican dies to the bridge? What happens to the people in their stomach? You have to wait and find out.
So that's the adjustments to the existing stuff already, I think. So yeah, new roles on new maps. So then I guess like another thing we're due for is a new game mode.
Yeah.
I think with the new game mode, we'll have to introduce a brand new role. And that role is going to be everyone's probably most recommended role, which is Chicken. So we're going to be introducing a Chicken alongside a brand new game mode called Taste Like Chicken. So Dom, we want to go ahead and explain what Taste Like Chicken will be.
So Taste Like Chicken is going to be a team-based 4v4 game mode. It's essentially like a mini battle royale where every single team will have a chicken, and then you will be able to choose between the Undertaker, Duck, the Bodyguard, and the Identity Thief. And what's interesting about this game mode is if you want 2 Undertakers and a chicken and a bodyguard, you can do that. You can have multiple Undertakers. You can have multiple Identity Thieves. You can only have 1 chicken per team, just 1. The chicken is kind of the key staple to this game mode. The social deduction part comes in and you want to hide from everyone else who your chicken is. You don't want to reveal that information because the chicken can do something everybody's always wanted, and that is to bring players back from the dead. You can revive teammates. So, however, it comes at a cost. We have any of the roles that cut down another player. It doesn't finish them off. They go into a state where they will be crawling around on the ground. And we have this lovely animation you can see right here in some gameplay. So they'll go into a down state, and the chicken is the only one that can finish that player off if it's on an opposing team. But the chicken on your team can bring them back to life and continue on. So there will be scoring in this, and the goal is to be the team with the most players alive by the time runs out. So it's going to be very fun. I've had a blast playing this. I'm very, very excited. I can't wait till you guys get this in your hands.
I'm excited. As Tom said, so as you guys can see from the video, it's very close. Probably just take a little bit more tweaking, but we'll get there as soon as it's ready, and it's going to bring a whole new level of chaos and a little bit of a palate cleanser from the traditional classic. And so I kind of just remembered this is one slide I did forget to make is in the game we added the panel that introduces the mechanics to the maps and introduces like the rules. I completely forgot to add this panel. So you're able to now, inside the lobby in the information panel, you're able to see the mechanics of specific maps. And the reason why I remembered that just now is because another feature we're adding to the UI is we're adding a bug report feature. So rather than going to email support at gaggle.fun or going into the Discord and submitting a bug report ticket and having the back and forth of exchanging information, you'll be able to report bugs directly from game, and we'll be doing our best to try to keep on top of these and fix bugs as we come across them.
And the beauty of this is sometimes it's a hassle for certain platforms to be able to get their logs to us. I know it's a little more complex on like Macintosh or Mac, whatever, and then especially on mobile. Mobile is a whole ordeal in itself. This will be able to send the logs directly to us in the game, no matter what platform. So this is actually really exciting for us to be able to get information from as many players as possible.
Then another cool feature that's coming to Goose Goose Duck is we have been working alongside Overwolf, and soon you'll be able to use the Overwolf's Outplayed feature. So you'll be able to capture your game footage easily. That way it's going to be super accessible to share your favorite Goose Goose Duck clips. So you can customize your own settings. So you can record your whole Goose Goose Duck session. You can highlight kills, deaths, and it's kind of the start of something like useful. Like I've already been using it. I think we started using it during beta testing, and it's makes editing so much easier. And this is only
some of the clips you've seen in the devlog here were made using this. So
super simple to use, and it'll be easily downloadable and easily accessible to PC players.
Yep.
So new rules, new game mode. The next question people are going to ask is, what about the new map? So this year in 2023, we've already released Ancient Sands back in January. Last month we did Bloodhaven. And I guess for the next map, you're going to have to tune in next month during the devlog stream where we talk about the third map of the year. And we'll do a whole devlog dedicated to that map, talking about it.
Yep. I'm very excited for this one.
Yeah.
Very excited.
So another map is in the works. It will bring in a new theme. That's as much as I think as much as we'll reveal about it now, but it's going to introduce new theme, new tasks, and it's going to have its own whole new thing.
Yep.
And with that, I think that's the devlog. That is the updates. That's what you can look forward to. Until next time. Bye-bye.
Take care.